Can you please recognize that I have different needs than you? Just say that.
I don't want to make a decision on something that we're going to return or get rid of in a couple weeks.
I'm not asking for a decision. I'm not asking for a furniture. I'm asking for a knowledge, a reconhecimento.
Thomas and Paula are finally talking through some of the issues that have been building in their relationship. And this conversation raises an important question. Why are these major discussions only happening now? On 90 Day Fiancé, couples make huge life-changing decisions. So you'd expect conversations about emotional needs, expectations in the future to happen long before reaching this point. That's what stands out the most to me.
Can we solve this?
I don't know what you want from me. Just like, we'll go shopping. That's fine. Like, I don't care.
It is not about go shopping. It's about you hear me what I need.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but you're pretty abusive with some of the stuff you're saying. Without an apology. Like, you're not even going to apologize about any of that? Hey, sorry how I acted earlier. I was a little bit hot-headed.
Do you want to talk? Yes or no? I just want to talk about my feelings now. I'm hurt. Thomas really pissed me off earlier, and I am trying to tell in any type of way, like fighting, screaming, telling, crying, whatever. What is the perfect life for me here? Because I want to make it happen, but in my terms, not in his terms. I'm trying to have a mature conversation with you right now. How can we do that?
I don't know. I don't feel good about anything you just did. It's like, you've only been here for a couple weeks. Like, I don't see why you're in panic. When you go to a hotel room, you live out of a suitcase. And all of a sudden you're here for a couple weeks and you're freaking out because you don't have the perfect dresser. You've said it a million times. I know what you're saying.
I'm sorry if I hurt you with my words. I know it's not the best approach, but I don't feel heard. I don't want to blackmail you and say, oh, I'll go back to Brazil if you don't do this. I'll go back to Brazil if you don't do that. I want to find a middle way here. But if I don't see any movement, I don't want to spend my energy fighting. I prefer go back. It's the only options that I have.
No, it's not. It's never the only option. I'm sorry. I won't accept that.
Okay.
I know you feel it's the only option, but please, I can't handle that type of conversation. I don't want to see you leave. I don't want to start over.
Can you please recognize that I have different needs than you? Just say that.
I don't want to make a decision on something that we're going to return or get rid of in a couple weeks.
I'm not asking for a decision. I'm not asking for a furniture. I'm asking for a knowledge, a reconhecimento. Can you please reconheça? I'm struggling.
Yes, I recognize that.
And I have different needs.
Yes, I recognize that.
Thank you, Thomas. Thank you.
Sorry it's been so tough for you, okay? We'll organize your clothes, all right? We have some more. We're making progress.
This is home. This is home. This is not a hotel.
Listen,
Let's talk about.
I understand that those things are important, but we have to make a wedding. I mean, that's way more important. That has an expiration date.
It's our wedding. Can we be together?
Of course. I don't want something silly like this to drive us apart, all right?
I agree.
I'm committed to figuring this out so that we can make it work.
Thank you. Really? You really? You swear?
Really, really.
Look into my eyes and say, I promise. Say.
Ocho abuelos.
Thanks for listening to me.
Try one more. I love you so much.
Te amo também.
Tá boca.
Ai, meu Deus.
It feels like Thomas and Paula are still learning basic things about each other after making serious commitments. Those conversations should have happened much earlier, because understanding each other's expectations is one of the foundations of a healthy relationship. Thomas clearly leads with his emotions, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with expressing how you feel. Emotional honesty is important. But relationships also require practical conversations and problem solving. If every disagreement becomes centered around emotions without reaching real solutions, the same issues will continue coming back. Paula seems to be looking for clarity and consistency. She wants to know where the relationship is heading and whether both of them are truly on the same page. That's a reasonable expectation because uncertainty can slowly damage even the strongest relationships. Communication is also about more than simply talking. It's about listening carefully, understanding your partner's perspective, and working together toward a solution. Right now, it feels like both Thomas and Paula are still trying to figure out how to communicate in a way that actually strengthens their relationship instead of creating more frustration. Trust plays an important role as well. Both partners need to feel like their concerns matter. If one person constantly feels unheard, resentment can begin to grow, making future disagreements even more difficult to resolve. On 90 Day Fiancé, we've seen many couples face similar challenges. The ones who succeed are usually the ones willing to compromise, communicate honestly, and address problems before they become impossible to fix. Thomas and Paula still have an opportunity to make things work, but they can't rely on love alone. They need better communication, clearer expectations, and a willingness to understand each other's needs before moving forward. This conversation could become the turning point their relationship needs, but only if both of them leave this discussion ready to make real changes instead of repeating the same cycle over and over again.